Does everyone at your school smoke those Juuls?
You know, it was a big thing at my school. My school's a pretty like rebellious school in that sense. There was a lot of people that got like suspended and expelled for juuling in the bathroom. Like it's
juuling, is that what they call it?
It's juuling.
Ooh, juuling.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's a problem. I mean, it's a problem at every school. It's not just my school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's a huge, huge
Juuling in the
epidemic.
bathroom for me was singing Jewel with my
Jewel.
friends in the bathroom. You were meant for me. We would just like all
That's
take
juuling.
a different.
Hey, you want to meet after school to jewel in the bathroom?
We got in trouble for it
You
so
just sing too
much.
loud?
Yeah, Milo, you became a man on one of your dances. Everyone knows it. Everyone reacted to it, and we're not gonna talk about it until you March
18.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
something.
I can't wait to hear.
I want to
about
know.
it.
I want to know what it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
well,
I don't know what it is.
Okay, here's the thing. Dancing with the Stars is. That's why there's a separate show for children, because you can't put children into these sexy dances. It feels weird to watch because men on this show, regardless of who they are, like get sexy. Women, regardless of who they are, get sexier than you've ever seen them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a weird and Milo had some dances that were sexy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I did something.
If the
really
ladies
dirty
are
happen?
listening,
Yeah.
here are the dances that I would direct them to. We've got
His finale dance.
His finale dance, 100%. I've watched it
100,000%.
so many
times.
times.
Yeah, right?
The little drip sound.
The contemporary,
That
the asylum,
that
that one. Oof, that
the
was
one
such a good
from
one.
the Halloween episode. They
Halloween
do a
episode,
I mean, it is one of the best dances. He
honestly,
plays
one
a
of the best
mental
dances
patient.
I've seen on the show.
The problem with that dance,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Tell
the
me the
whole
problem.
theme of that dance is that
It's
it's
like mental,
Britney Spears
Toxic.
toxic, but it's to this like it's done almost acoustically.
really
It's broken
creepy
down,
and
and it's creepy. Yeah, it's like,
Halloween-y.
But it's also sexy.
beautiful. Yes,
Yeah.
it is sexy. But that's the problem I had with it was like because Whitney's playing his nurse, and I'm like, there's something going on between this patient and
Oh,
the
yeah.
nurse, and where's the protocol?
There was a story behind it.
I
You
want to
told
go to
Yes.
HR about
Well, it was
this.
kind of like when we were coming up with the dance, we were really stuck on the story. And we were like,
why is this
she
nurse
real?
taking advantage of her
Yeah,
patient?
at first we were like, she's a real nurse and she falls in love with me. And then we were like, nah, how about I fall in love with her? And then we're like, wait, what if she's not even like a real nurse? So what we ended up trying to do was that she's like a figment of my imagination, but it didn't really end up looking that way. It just kind of looked like
She was a naughty nurse.
this insane asylum dude with
You
this
like-
nurse that had like a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, that dance is so good. So watch the asylum dance, and then what was the one? The weekend one?
Was it the Argentine tango?
Yeah,
that, you did
that one didn't really like do as well though. Like that one doesn't have as many views on YouTube.
Okay,
and-
just stick to the other two then.
Okay, but I thought that one was gonna be really good. That one I
Alright.
feel like is by far
But to
my
be
most
honest with
underrated
you,
dance.
people on YouTube, all those people, they want wow factor.
Yeah.
And like they don't like just good technique.
They don't understand.
They
like,
don't
you
understand
get
it. They don't care.
Yes.
So it's like it could be an amazing Argentine tango, but all they see is like your feet flipping back and forth.
Yeah, I
They
know.
want to see you do cartwheels and jump in water and
Yes,
like
that's
know.
what I want to see. I don't care
exactly.
about that.
Yeah.
I want to
Exactly.
see
That's
that.
what I
You don't
wanna
care
see,
about
too.
technique, right?
That's
and
what I told
that's-
Whitney all the time too. I was like, I need to backflip off this table. Like we need
And
to
it
get
happened.
water. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the thing about that show is you're constantly trying to manage being good for the judges, so you get those scores, and being technically perfect, but also trying to appeal to
Exactly.
voters and be entertaining.
That is the
Yeah.
hardest thing about
and
it.
you're juggling those two, and I mean. So much of the show is not about dancing; it's about your packages.
Yeah, I would say
so
even more.
much.
I'd say
I would
it's even
say
more
the packages
about
are more important.
you as a
Absolutely.
person than
Yeah, so the
your
packages
dancing, which
are
was
the
made
things,
clear.
the videos that run before the dance that kind of like establish the relationship between the couple that's
would
either
never
brewing
know.
or I mean,
Yeah.
you were in so many. You're
exposed.
like,
Yeah,
for those of you who
hashtag
don't know,
exposed.
Alexis
Jesus
Ren
Christ.
was with Alan Bernstein.
Then
Andrew, let me
SiriusXM.
just like tell you what. Okay, so we go into this show. And before it even begins, everyone's like, Alan's like in love with Alexis.
Well,
like
duh.
he's has a huge crush on her. It's like, yeah, duh, exactly,
like
duh.
like
Everyone does.
Wait, why is it a duh?
Because
Look at Alexis's
She's
face
the
right now.
most unattractive person I've ever seen in my
Thank you
life.
for saying that.
You mean this 4 you put me next to for this whole fucking radio show? Like, I give a shit.
Alexis?
I'm more attracted to the
since She
dude.
was 4.
I know. I would agree with you on that one.
Yeah, this guy's more of a fucking babe than this
mean-
dump. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Thank you
Come
so
on.
much.
Somebody's got to take everyone down.
Wow.
You know?
Thank you.
No, okay, go ahead. I get it. Yes, she's very
Yes,
attractive.
everyone-
Somebody
Keep
said
changing the subject. I
somebody
like
said
this.
she's very attractive, and then they had a crush on her, right?
Yes,
and the guy
exactly.
From the show.
So you can imagine a world in
right.
which someone would have a crush on her, right? I know
Yeah,
it's kind of a
It's hard
stretch.
to
Yeah,
imagine,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it happens.
I-
I mean,
it's-
not for someone like me, because like I said, she's very, very
faces.
ugly.
Yeah,
People
you're
can't see at
into
home.
looks. And
I'm not into looks at all.
No, you are into
I
looks.
am
and
into
you-
looks.
Yeah, right. but
Yeah,
you
yeah. Oh,
can-
that's what it is. Right. That's why I'm not
and
attracted.
you know that she's just not bringing it on that
Yeah,
front.
no, not at all.
But
No, not even a little bit.
here's the thing about
And I'm a
another thing about
supermodel.
Alexis Ren. I was completely intimidated to meet her when I first found out she was on the show. I was like, God damn it. Like, I was watching her, like, looking at her Instagram and being like, I can't have this thing around me, prancing around with that waist. It's just like,
That
it's
waist.
that
Waist?
That's, I
Oh
mean,
my
there's so
God.
many
Those
things
little
about her, but
hips.
her waist is really annoying. Like,
Why?
because it's so
What?
small and
Yeah,
it's
it's tiny.
like Disney princess small, where it looks like, because sometimes they'll break down Disney princesses or Barbies and they go, to achieve this you would have to not have ribs and
Yeah.
it's impossible, and it's like,
Oh,
no, I've
people
seen
think
it.
I took my ribs out. I was
I'm
like,
sure
no,
they
I
do.
That's
actually just
honestly-
fractured them.
honestly,
That's okay.
people
Really?
have
Okay,
asked
so
me
that's your
about it.
secret.
That's another thing that Dancing with the Stars never brought up. Like
What?
that entire
She
time,
fractured 2 ribs.
I was 2 ribs, 2 different weeks. They didn't say shit. I was like, you guys, this, like, I had to take a pain shot in my ass every single show day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There
there's
was, like-
a
They're
lot
like,
of
we're gonna
injuries
stick
going
with
on.
the
There were
with the
some
relationship
interviews
story.
that, like, I fully looked like I was on some shit.
because you were.
Because I was.
Because you were on some
I
shit.
was.
They're not scared to put. I mean, and
like-
Dancing with the Stars isn't hiding this. I mean, sometimes it feels like they, because I got injured too, and it was constantly like, do I tell them about it? Do I put it out
I
on
didn't
camera?
wanna
I
use it
made a
as
And then
huge
Gleb
deal
would be
out
like,
of the
"Don't do
smallest
it.
injury.
Don't put it out there that you're injured." And I'd be like, wait, but I am, and I need people to know, I need the producers to understand how injured I am. I need
Yeah.
a shot in my back or I can't do this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but you're also trying to not seem injured so that they keep you on. Like it's a mind fuck.
Right?
And
That's
you're
the
injured.
thing.
It's hard.
I got like barely injured. Like I pulled my groin trying to do something in like the jive or something, and I was trying to like tell everyone like I need help and like I need to use the physical trainer and all that, but
Yeah.
I also didn't want to like make it a thing on the show because
Yeah.
that's scary. Like it's scary.
If you're listening, Dancing with the Stars, there needs to be a system in place in which you can honestly talk to someone who it's not going to affect your
Position on the
no,
sh-
yeah,
yeah.
the EPs aren't gonna find out,
Yeah.
but like you need to be able to tell someone when you're injured and not have it backfire against
Yeah.
you, because that is the fear that you kind of lived with on the
yeah,
show.
you
of,
didn't
like,
want it to be a pity party.
No.
That wasn't.
Exactly.
I didn't want it to. I told Alan, I was like, I don't want to tell anyone. Like, I want to keep this like. And he was like, no, you should tell people. Like, that's pretty serious.
yeah,
He was like, if you pulled something cool, but you fractured a rib.
it
too.
really does make
This
sense.
is
now
how
why your
NFL
waist
athletes
is-
feel.
Dude, it is.
But
it's
think about how
worse.
think about how they have to get like cortisone shots. They're like, I have brain damage, and like, you're fine, get back
Yeah.
out there as
Oh
fast
yeah,
as you
you're
can.
right. I mean,
That's-
it's the same thing. Just go out and dance.
DeMarcus
Yeah,
keeps
they don't
saying
want that. They don't want
Marcus
to. I like
was
how
talking
you
to
were
us
like,
about
if Dancing with the Stars is listening, the room full of executives listening to this right now, and they're like, we won't change for Nikki. No.
No, they're not. I mean, no one changes anything.
No, of course
it's
not.
A system
That's how
that
they make the
works.
most money.
Clearly
and
it works
they want to
'cause
keep you
it's-
scared, obviously. That's good.
They're-
Because if you're under their thumb a little
You're
bit, then you're
on
going to
a
have to perform
reality
and feel
show.
that way.
When did it set in for you guys
Yeah.
that you're like, oh wait, I'm on a reality show? Hold on a second.
Not even on the show. It was almost until someone recognized me that I was like, oh yeah, you're watching this like outside of the studio. Like I'm on your TV.
You're in this
your
little
house.
bubble
Yeah,
that you don't
exactly.
realize.
Right. What I mean by that more is like you're being manipulated to look a certain way
Okay.
on TV because it's a reality. It's not a. You don't
Yes.
have control is essentially what I'm saying. And I will
100%.
say,
I feel like Alexis felt that more than I did because for me,
Yeah, I
it
mean, it's
felt,
different
I felt
for each
like
person.
I mean, nothing really was that twisted in my story,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Right.
You know? Because they were keeping the pretty innocent story of like I'm the kid, and
Yeah.
me and Whitney are just having a great time.
Right.
And we're just trying to do a good
and
job.
that's truly what I saw behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
it
too.
really
So it felt-
was.
It was really.
But
Every
like, there
time
was
I
no
walked into your
problems.
guys' like classes, you guys were doing some joking, laughing, like
I
I've
know, I
never
go, "What's that
laughed
like?"
Like-
so
I'm
hard.
just kidding.
Milo would like open the door to look at me and Alan, and I would
then,
look at him and I'd be like,
she'd be like on the floor, like with like tears
Why?
like swelling up in her
Why?
eyes.
well, I'd like, okay, well, the way Alan teaches, he's
He's
very,
Russian.
he's Russian, so he
Yeah.
has a very like do or die mentality.
Yeah.
And like I don't react well to that. Like I'm more of like a like be loving towards me and like lift me to the light. Like be kind and I will do my best for you. And so it was that constant battle of like, don't be mean, please.
That's
that's why I like
relate
Russians.
to that.
I like Russians because they're mean.
Yeah.
I like that they're like,
just
honest.
intense.
Do it.
They're tense.
Dude, I've never
Don't
felt like
be a
very
pussy.
honest.
Do
exactly.
it.
When I went on tour and I was just with like
Don't be a
Gleb and
bitch.
Val and all the Russians, I've never felt so like hard in my life. Like,
I
I've never
know.
felt like I just
Yeah,
have to
because
not
they've
think
gone
about
through way more than
things.
all of us.
I know they really.
You
have
don't like
gone
to do
through
the
a lot.
dance? I used to eat stones for breakfast. You know? You're like, all right, yeah, I guess
That's
this
true.
guy's-
I mean, I think Gleb was my partner. It was a similar situation where it was like, and I remember, you know, you have a call with a producer before you even agree to do the show, and she's and this woman we all know I love her, Dina, and you have a call with her, and she kind of talks you into doing the show, but like
Yeah, she's
in a really
great.
sincere way, and she tells you what it's gonna
so
be. She's
sweet.
honest about it. And I remember her being like, now what do you want in a partner? Because she kind of is like a matchmaker, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, first I want to like find someone super hot and single. I'm like, but they didn't give me that. Okay. I was like, I liked a romance. I would love a budding romance on reality TV. Like, I don't care. Like, give me it.
Yeah.
So they didn't do that because they're like, we don't want to see that out of you. We already have our sights set on that one. But and I was like, but most of all, what I wanted was someone who because I was like, this is going to be very hard for me. I want someone who's emotionally available and is going to believe in me despite everything. And it's just going to be positive. And she was like, I know just the person. I'm like, you do? Because Russians don't have that in them.
Yeah.
To be, everything's going to be okay.
No.
Yeah.
Gleb would click into that and be like, it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. And I go, you don't mean it. You're lying right now.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't be able to he's like, yeah, I'm lying. It's not okay. Like, you're not good.
Gleb.
Like, he would just reason with
Well,
me.
that's
So
what
you had a lot of
that's what
that
they're about.
with Alan,
Yeah.
where he was hard on you.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to keep it fun.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it is a dance show. So that I had to keep reminding myself because I got you get swooped up into
Yeah.
it. Like it gets very serious.
It becomes the only thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a
You
little
know?
vortex.
I mean, my listeners have heard me talk, but when I got kicked out, I like didn't know how to like function in
Talk.
normal society.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I think my salsa could have been stronger, and my friend's like, I have Lyme disease. I'm like, okay, yeah, we should probably
Talk about that.
talk about that.
Yeah.
That's kind of impacting everyone's life more. Yeah, it's a bubble to be in. The whole Kavanaugh trial happened, and during Dancing with the Stars, and I like didn't pay attention to it.
I didn't know what was going on.
I
in
got
the
out
outside
of
world.
the thing, and I'm like, I still don't believe women. Like it did. I didn't get to me. I missed so much news. It was almost nice to take a break from anything
was.
else,
Yeah.
to care about anything else. But I love what I saw to you, Alexis, and that's when I was like, oh my God, she's fantastic. Because we were friendly throughout the show, and I definitely saw a side of you that I would never have anticipated before meeting you. I thought you were just going to be this model, this vapid model that is just hot and knows she's hot and doesn't want to talk to anyone and wasn't friendly. Like, you just project a bunch of shit onto everyone. And that's what I projected onto you. It was immediately disproven at Good Morning America when I chatted you up and gave you 2 seconds to be like to talk to you, and then I was like, oh, she's great. But then I really was sold on you the last show. I went back for the finale, and like I wasn't even competing. I mean, I was just there hanging out, and you had the same vibe as me of like, I'm just hanging out. Like, you were not letting it get to you in a way that was like you weren't going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you were at the finals,
Yeah.
and everyone else in the finals took it,
Including me.
was stressed.
I was freaking
and
out.
like just in a mindset of, if I don't win, like what's gonna happen. And you really, I don't know what kind of placidity you achieved in that moment, but you were so chill to be around, and I was like, why are you so chill? How did you do that?
It was the shot on my neck.